Dr. Oz is running for Senate in Pennsylvania, and there's a lot that one has to do to win an election like this as a Republican. Particularly for him, he has to pretend like he has a connection to Pennsylvania. He doesn't, but that's where he's running. In particular, though, you have to give them what they want, which is anti-science propaganda. So if you follow Dr. Oz on Twitter, you might have seen this recently. His little post co-opting Always Sunny in Philadelphia to mock Fauci with masks are supported by science.
Oh God.
You see, because the joke is that Fauci is lying. Masks are stupid and pointless. They are just more government control. And Dr. Oz knows that and believes that and has always believed that since he started running for office. Because not that long ago, he was posting things like this: your mask is a sign of love. It shouldn't be a political statement. They're about being kind. Wear a mask and protect the people you love.
Yes, the reversal is ridiculous. And Oprah, please call your boy. Oprah is the only one who can solve this, all right? Because at this point, she's just like, you get an anti-science grifter, you get an anti-science grifter, you get it. And we're like, Oprah girl, I feel like you're spawning them. Maybe we should all have them battle together, Maybe it's like Dr. Phil and Dr. Oz and then Marianne Williamson, and it's some kind of celebrity death match situation.
Last year, we showed you multiple times great work, I believe it was by Insider, into some of the financial scams that Donald Trump and some other Republicans were using to effectively steal money from their greatest supporters, where you would donate money, and unless you were effectively Sherlock Holmes, and you saw all of the ways they were signing you up in advance to have more and more money taken out of your account, that would happen. And some of his greatest supporters had their bank accounts drained to the tune of thousands and thousands of dollars. And they eventually had to give back over $10 million in donations that they had arguably stolen from their supporters. Well, Dr. Oz, if he's anything, is a massive con man too. And so what do you know? He's doing the same thing in his bid to become a senator in Pennsylvania. So the campaign's using a tactic that's previously been exploited, doubling initial contributions or signing people up for recurring monthly donations. So if you go to this and you say, I'm gonna give $1,000 to Dr. Oz because I saw him on TV 20 years ago or something, well, you better check you better uncheck, I should say, all of these check boxes, because they'll automatically make it monthly. They'll have it so that like later on like his birthday or something, you'll also deduct an additional $1,000. That's fun. And so you need to watch very carefully. I don't know how this is still legal. It is so obviously manipulative. And you might say, I'm not gonna get caught by that. I'm on the internet, I know what's going on. Okay, what about like your grandpa? What about like your dad, your mom? Do you think everyone's gonna notice this? This is designed to sucker people, to get people who don't pay enough attention to hand over a ton of money.
Yeah, the one thing you can definitely bet on is the people that are looking to raise money, make money, take your money. They've looked into all ways of how this can work. They definitely didn't go into this and go, we'll just kind of throw this out there. It's planned to the very last detail to make sure they get money from you. So there's no oversight. There's no, it's accidental. This is very purposeful, because people that raise money know how to raise money, especially when it comes to political things and things when it's nefarious ways to do it. They've planned it. They put it together.
My father taught me how to handle my first gun. I taught my son Oliver how to do the same. I've been shooting and hunting my whole life. So when people say I won't support guns, they're dead wrong. Boom! Other conservatives know that I'm strong on the Second Amendment. Ted Nugent, Rick Perry, President Trump. But our Second Amendment is not just about hunting. It's about our constitutional right to protect ourselves from intruders or an overly intrusive government. So as your next US Senator, I will fight for our constitutional rights.
That period in Dr. Oz's campaign where he has to do the so embarrassing video of him with guns. I've totally done this thing before. I've held one of these doohickeys, and I think it's good for shooting a moose and also an FBI agent, perhaps. What else can I say? Do you love me? Will you vote for me now? Are you buying this from Dr. Oz? He was slinging silver pills on Oprah for years and years, and then presumably going to mow down some chipmunks. Who's buying this at this point, Yasmin?
Dr. Oz makes me particularly crazy, I think. And he has for a long time, right? He's always been a grifter. He's made a career off of being a grifter. This is just new grifting in a new territory. And it was just so funny because he's really trying to sell this idea that he's just like this man who's out there hunting all the time. And he definitely shot down that whatever it was that he shot. I don't know. I'm gonna say it looked staged. I'm gonna say that wasn't him who made the shot, but I don't know. But the Dr. Oz that I know
I have.
did not.
And I bet there is, like, you saw that the shot of him with the handgun and the little target moved. There is a person under a layer of grass with a string going. Guarantee it. He didn't shoot that.
It's so egregious and just terrible. And Oprah should answer for this guy. She did this to us. It's her fault.
Yep, she elevated him.
Grifter's gonna grift,